Okay,
They like
welcome.
random. So.
I'm KnittinJenna.
Oh, I'm what? The crazy cat lady.
The crazy cat lady. Welcome to the Deep Stash Knitting Podcast. Today is Sunday, February 9th, Super Bowl Sunday here in the U.S. We are on episode 20.
Are we?
We are. We are.
We are big time.
Ah, yes. We've got a lot going on today. We're going to talk mostly knitting. Mostly knitting, right?
Mostly knitting. I don't have anything else to talk about except for Boo Kitty. Boo Kitty's he's scavenging, but I vacuumed. So he can't even get no crumbs off the floor.
Poor baby.
You might hear him give a shout out.
As he should.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's tell him.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff. Okay.
Wait, okay, what do we got on? I have on it's a Color Affection shawl by Veera Valimaki. It's 3 colors. One's Manos de Uruguay, Alegría, and then 2 other ones. I don't know. I knit this in 2013, but I really like it. The only thing I don't like about it is it's one of the first things I knit where I was changing colors every couple of rows, and so my side where you run those colors up is real tight, but it's all right. I like it. It's cozy. It's cold outside. What is this? What's this one called? Do you remember?
Cumulus?
No.
Isn't it? It's not called Cumulus?
Nanook.
Told you we were going to get a shout out from him.
Yeah, this is Nanook by Heidi Kirrmaier.
Heidi? Okay, yeah.
And you used Cascade Ecological wool.
That big bundle.
I love this pattern. We've talked about this before with your twisted rib on your cuffs. Mm-hmm. It's so good.
My mother-in-law announced to me this morning that she was taking her sweater with her on vacation in
red one
in March. Mm-hmm.
That you knit it's this pattern, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Because it's going to be March, and she thinks it'd be the perfect thing. It keeps her very warm. She is
knit worthy. She is knit worthy. Okay.
I'm gonna have to do a shout out.
Oh, wait.
Maybe I'll call him and tell him he needs to come and take care of Boo Kitty. Can y'all hear? I wonder if you're picking up Boo Kitty. Boo
Kitty. Okay. So other fun things. Let's go. Should we jump into the knit along, or should we jump into
everybody for coming to see us, for tuning in? It's so exciting. As a matter of fact, I went to Seven Sisters Yarn.
Yeah.
And the owner said something about our podcast.
Did she?
I'm like, I'm almost famous.
You are.
Oh,
Korey's very recognizable out in the world.
That's so cute.
It's because you look like this all the time.
But it's so nice that people take time to tune in, because you got a million things you could watch, including reruns of the Bridgertons, and so it's nice that you take time to tune in. Yeah, I appreciate it. That's my husband's phone ringing. Can you come and give Boo a treat or something, because he's being very vocal? Okay, thank you.
You mean the producer?
Yeah, that's
the producer.
Yeah, he's doing such a good job. We said we were going to give him a promotion. From
he had chocolate cake and now a promotion. Yep.
Yeah, so he's got to come and take care of the kitty cat chiming in. He waited just as good till we turned the camera on to start making noise. Yeah. So thank you all for coming back, and if you are new, thank you for tuning in. Can you hear him? He's really talking about it now.
Well, you are the crazy cat lady.
I only have 2 cats.
I know. That's just enough crazy, though. If you had any more, we might be in trouble.
But the person who started calling me that said I was the crazy cat lady because I was crazy for that cat.
Well, that's fair then. That is an accurate description.
He is talking about it.
Cat baby.
Okay, so what are you doing over there?
I'm just getting your yarn out.
You love to rip that yarn. You can take it all the way back to the rib if you want to.
I'll leave your purple.
Oh, okay.
I'll leave your purple.
So, and then I need to pick it back up because this was the head in the cloud beanie, and everything was very purple-ish. And then this was coming up too yellow. It
Yeah.
just wasn't looking right.
Yeah, too warm. The
Yeah,
rest of it was too
warm.
cool.
Yeah.
But
So
that's
we're
okay.
going to try again.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. But, okay. So we have a couple of things in the works. Last time we teased you guys, we talked about doing the Beekeeper beanie and the Apiarist cowl as a knit-along for anybody who wants to join us. I started mine already, but I'm only on the brim still because I had my mitten emergency. And
Which is exciting.
Yes, I had that. So you can join us. They're free patterns. Both of them are free on Ravelry. The first one is the Beekeeper beanie by Kristina K. Miller. Look at that glare. Or you could do the Apiarist cowl by Claire Borchardt. Both of these are free. Both of them call for, you can either use one strand of worsted weight or a strand of DK with like a lace weight mohair held together. They are on, both of them are knit on a US size 6. And the honeycomb pattern is the same, I feel like. Like they look very close if they're not the same. The Beekeeper is all written and the Apiarist is written and she has a chart for it too. But we're going to kick this off. You might knit another one. You might be our resident expert.
I might knit another one. I had it on this week in Hobby Lobby and got a compliment.
See?
Yep, from someone who knits, and then her name was Bee. Her name was Beatrice, and I was like, "Oh, you gotta knit this."
Yes, yes. So yeah, join us. We'll run this. How about we run this for 2 more episodes? So 6 weeks. Join our Ravelry group. We'll post updates on there, and maybe we'll come up with a prize. Should we come up with a prize?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll come up with a prize. Maybe some yarn. Maybe some bee-themed things.
We can always come up with a prize.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah. Tag us. Oh. Yeah. The beanie is a double knit brim, or you can modify it not to.
I think I modified mine.
You did.
I didn't have time for trying to figure out the provisional cast on. And I just wanted to go for it.
Well, you say that.
So
have you seen my provisional cast on mess?
Mm-mm.
It's a mess.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Production assistant number 2.
Yes.
Don't forget we have our B buttons.
Known as Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
she's here in the corner.
She's over there. She's helping us out.
But my provisional cast on mess, where I have
I really like that color.
I have a stitch holder in there. So what I'm thinking is I'll be able to thread my needle back through and have live stitches without, so then I can double it.
I like that color. What color is that again?
This is Malabriga Rios in glitter. I love this color.
I bet nobody has it in town.
No, I bought this from YarnCom maybe a year ago.
Maybe I'll see if she has it.
Yeah. If not, I'm planning to order some in the sock weight of this color.
I like that color. Oh, that would be cool with the terracotta and some heels, toes, and cuffs.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll order some.
Yeah. This is the 2x1 rib.
That is just so cool. I like that 2x1 so well that I then cast on a sock just so I could do that 2x1 because I was like, I'm really liking the flow of that 2x1 rib. Yeah. So I did a 2x1 broken rib on this. I know, he's getting in the closet.
So join us with our Beekeeper Knit-a-long. We'll have some info in our Ravelry group. We will post prizes. And
2 weeks enough time?
No, 2 episodes.
So
6
2 episodes.
Weeks. 6 weeks. So what's that? April?
Okay, good.
We can end it on your birthday.
Okay, you got really excited about that.
Yes! We're going to end it on your birthday.
You're not going to be here.
I'll be here.
Okay.
I'll be here. I'll be here. We're going to end it on her birthday in April. So tune in. Cast on with us. We'll do I don't know what we'll do. It'll be good. Join us. Okay, that's our knit-along. What's our other knit-along? Oh, our bingo cards.
Oh, yeah,
So
now
we
that's
talked about
fun.
these last time too. And look, we've put it into action. We got it figured out here. These are also available in our Ravelry group as a PDF download. We have a
Come get your
nice
cat.
bingo card, the Deep Stash Knitting Podcast 2025 bingo. Across the top you have deep with an exclamation point, and down the side you have stash. So you can play along with us. I thought this would be a fun way to kind
He
of
came out. He was in the closet, rooting around.
a fun way to kind of like learn something new or
This is exciting. You
Yeah.
gotta get, okay, so she did this bingo. It is so cool. Deep stash. Where did you saw a bingo.
I've
something
seen
like
several
this.
people with the start of the year, they busted out their bingo cards and they have different things on here. But this one I kind of
So
made around.
You can catch up, right? It's
Yeah,
all right
you
to go
can.
catch up,
Yeah,
right?
I think you could go back to the first of the year.
Okay.
and mark
so,
things off.
So mark things off based on the first of the year. What do you got? Cast on a sweater?
Cast on a sweater.
Knit one sock. Look, she's making it very achievable. You don't have to do the whole pair. Knit one.
You just have to do one.
Complete a hat. There.
See?
Do a tubular or Italian bind off. Challenging you to reach out and do something new. Wind new yarn. Okay, that should be good.
See, I feel like this could hit all
Mhm.
the little, all the little spots that all the itches that you have. Scratch them all.
Attend a stitching group. So there you go.
Live
Those of you-
or virtual.
Those who haven't done that, reach out. Find yourself a group to attend. Separate for sleeves on a sweater. Complete the body of a sweater. Knit the first sleeve. See, look, she's giving you little rewards all along the way.
Yeah, for your quarter-one sweater that you should have already cast on that maybe you
haven't done
haven't.
yet. Knit up a new sweater. Turn a heel. Weave in more than 3 ends on a sweater. Like and subscribe to Deep Stash Knitting Podcast.
See, that's easy.
There you go. Knit the second sleeve. Unload a project bag from an finished object. Oh, take it out. Take out and put your needles up.
Put your needles up.
Get all of
put your scraps
notions.
away. Yes.
Isn't that
Clear
fun?
out your bag.
Isn't that fun sometimes?
Because sometimes you just pile up, or you just start shoving more in there, and then you're like, "Where are those needles? Where's that
right,
stitch marker?"
I know.
I had some toes that I wanted to use this for, and you can't find it.
I know when we were doing Finish It Friday, your mom found a couple of things. She was like, oh. Block a finished object, knit a gauge swatch.
You can do it.
Watch me here. I'm going to have a big hole right there at the end of the year under knit
See,
a gauge
so yeah,
swatch.
you can either do this like 5 in a row, or you could work to do like a complete cover,
Right.
like a blackout. My goal is to do a blackout.
I'm going to try and do a blackout.
Yeah, and I have spots in our Ravelry group for you to. You can find this as a PDF file in our Ravelry group to print out your own, or like save it on whatever sort of thing that you save things on.
Try on a whip. Learn a new technique. Oh shoot! Can you double dip?
Yeah, you can double dip.
Because you got do a
The
tubular
tubular
bind
bind
out, learn a new technique. You got turn a heel. If that's the first time for you, you're learning a new technique.
Yeah.
Knit a project using magic loop.
You don't have to do that. It could just be a sleeve. Use a cute stitch marker. Fix a drop stitch or a mistake. Block that gauge swatch. And frog a project.
I will never be able to black out. Let's see
Yes,
if I
you
can black out.
will. Oh my gosh. Yes, you will.
I'm
We have
so
a whole year to
excited.
do this. This is 25 things that you can do this year.
I'm so excited.
So, join us in our Ravelry group. Deep Stash Knitting Podcast.
Can you download the
This is
bingo
on there.
card?
This is on there as a
You are
PDF
so
file.
on top of it.
You think that?
You are. I'm excited. Okay.
We'll
now
have prizes. Every quarter we'll draw prizes.
Okay.
With our big prize bank that I don't even know what's in it. Maybe it'll just be patterns. Maybe it'll be
We'll get
I'll
a
let you
prize
shop-
bank going.
shop some stash.
We'll make
you know?
it. We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
It's happening over here.
Yes.
That's exciting.
And then we'll draw for our giveaway. Should we go ahead and do that now?
I guess so.
Okay, so last time we talked about, this is a lot of admin. Y'all, We're getting legit if we have this much
I know,
admin.
we do have a lot of admin, but it's okay.
So it's the mini skein bundle from Apothecary and the 25 mini skeins project book, the mini skein magic book. Nope, that's not it.
I got mini skeins coming out everywhere. She's like, no, that's not it.
That's not it.
Okay.
This, yes. The mini skein knits book and the Apothecary Fabrications mini skein bundle. Dun, da, da, da.
I love that green. I love that green.
Okay. So we had several comments, but only 3 of you entered. I mean, like followed the directions, or should we just enter everybody?
Well, that wouldn't be fair to the.
It wouldn't be fair. You're right.
Correctly.
I know. I just want everybody to win.
Well, yeah, but you know.
I know. Okay, well, let's get us a random number generator.
Oh, she's getting it. Do the Jeopardy. What's the Jeopardy? Is it Jeopardy? The double Jeopardy? The final Jeopardy? I wish I knew how to hum that.
Do, do, do,
Yeah.
do, 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 do.
Did you see that Hollywood Squares is back on? Hollywood Squares with Nate
Okay,
Grace and
so it came up. We only had 3, so I have our 3 people. It picked number 1.
Yay!
So congratulations to Melba.
Melba!
You won the mini skein knits book and this. So send us an email at KnittinJenna and the Crazy Cat Lady at gmail.com. I'll tag you on YouTube.
Can't wait to get
And
that
give
out
us,
to you.
yes, send us your mailing address and we'll get that to you. So congratulations. And then,
I don't know what this other stuff is.
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with
So, ooh, okay. Should we tell you about this stuff we've been working on? I like having 3 weeks in between. I feel like I finished more things.
I did not.
Oh.
Because I was sick.
Well, okay, that's beyond your control.
I feel like such a loser because I
No.
got pretty sick and I just, ugh.
That's not a loser thing. This is serious. You have.
I got whatever that is going around.
The funk?
It was not good.
You got the big funk.
It was bad.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for you because you got a lot done.
I got some things done. Okay, so we'll tell you about things we're finishing. Are we going to give something away this time too? Do you want to give away more patterns?
We can give away some yarn if you want to.
Ooh,
I mean,
yarn.
we do have
Okay,
stuff over
we'll
here.
let that marinate while we show you all our stuff. And then at the end, we'll tell you about our next giveaway. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so things we finished. So last time, these are wet, okay, because I have been wearing them. And then I was like, I need to block these before I show them to you. So last time I had 1 finished mitten.
Now she has 2.
Now I have a pair, and I will tell you that I turned up my gloves the other day too. They showed up in my closet as they should have. So they're still a little damp. I blocked them. I soaked them last night before I went to bed after I finished my gauge swatch. I had to do it, and we'll talk about it in a minute. But look at these beauties. I love them. It's Cascade 220.
Do you have a little fuzz? Right
Yeah,
there?
I've weaved in my ends, but
You got one popping through.
I have a friend, yeah. These are the Purl SoHo Arched Gusset mittens. It's free pattern on their website. I used Cascade 220 Superwash hand paints in colorway 1014. And I knit it to pattern, except I put in a piece of waste yarn so that I could make them flip tops. Yep, I love them. So we messed around with it last time. I ended up going back and doing 8 rows of ribbing up here and just 2 down there. And I like it because
then it tucks in.
It tucks in pretty nice. But they stay open.
Tell them why it's this arched. Show that detail.
Yeah, the
right
arch on the gusset. Look at that. Isn't
Yeah.
that pretty? I like that. I think these would be really handsome, just mittens. Other modifications I made a ribbed cuff, the 2x1, after we got bit by that bug. And then this. I wanted to be able to use my thumbs, but I want them to be warm too. So you can either push it down. So I did a 1x1 rib around the thumb with a tubular bind off on top, or if you took your time, you could fold it down. Like the tubular bind off is very stretchy. So either way, quick access, you can use your thumbs, but if it's really cold.
I love them.
I'm very happy with them. And I'm sure there's a pattern out there that was like, that would have checked all these boxes, but I was in an emergency situation where I needed mittens, and I feel like my whole life as a knitter,
and
I've been training for this
before the next big freeze, which is coming
this week, right? So so I have mittens, and then just in time for me to find my actual gloves that have been missing this entire winter season.
How that is.
So
if you hadn't done them, you would have never.
I would have never found them. Absolutely, that's correct. Yeah. But yes, this, I feel like my purpose as a knitter has been realized. The fact that I could make myself a winter accessory on demand. And
you utilized all of your skills.
Yes.
You even got your own design element in there, a purpose design element, not one of those accidental design elements.
No, this was all on purpose. Yeah. I did this on purpose, and I'm really thrilled. I really love them. I'm excited for them. I would knit another pair, but maybe not flip top, just regular, just to see.
I didn't do anything other than get my Beetlejuice socks finished.
Okay, you act like that's not a thing. These are like 72 stitch socks. They're men's size 11. They're ginormous. You can't tell me that this didn't take.
And what I did was that we got bit by that 3x1 rib in the hat, in the cowl. And
oh, is that what this is? 3x1?
Yep, I did 3x1. No, wait. Yeah,
this is 3x1.
I did 3x1.
I think the hat is 2x1.
Oh, 2x1. Yeah, I did 3x1 on this. Sorry.
This is handsome. I like a 3x1 though. It's really handsome.
And then this is Leading Men Fiber Heart, Beetlejuice, and this is Absent. And of course, what did I do? 72 stitches. What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4 rows at the top of the Absent, and a 2x2 rib for what looks to be about 20 rows. Yeah. Pretty excited.
Does he know they're coming to him? Or have you decided to?
I'm going to give them to him.
Okay. Because I know he tried to lay claim to your
He's trying everything.
Socks,
right. I might even let him have those.
Okay, so the other thing, you guys saw this last time.
This is exciting.
You saw Molly's sweater last time. And you insisted that I go ahead and cast on Sarah.
Hold that up. Look at that. It's the same colorway.
It's okay, but look how wild, like between the different sizes. And I had 3 balls of this. This is liquid amber. I had 3 balls. 2 were very similar, and 1 was a little more muted with the greens. And so I was carrying the greens with this. And so it's wild how different it's come out. And I think the accent color makes it look different.
It does. It's so stinking cute.
Yeah. But this is still wet because I walked it last night. I just finished weaving in all the ends.
It smells good.
It's grapefruit eucalypt. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and Molly's been wearing hers. You can already see
Does she like it now that she has
her long sleeves. So I'm considering taking out her bottom ribbing and adding some more length. But here's the thing.
Is she already?
She's so long. But look, this is all I have left. What's that? Probably going to be 2 or 3 rows? Is that going to make a difference? I'm not going to do it this season. If I do it, I'll do it this summer. I'll unpick it. I'll pull out the ribbing, knit the rest of this, and then maybe add some extra rows to the ribbing. But I'm not doing it right now because she's too excited to wear it right now. But these are...
you still have this orange.
Oh, yeah, I have lots of orange.
You're going to get creative. She's going to have some stripes at the bottom.
I know. She might.
She's going to have a couple of stripes of orange.
Yeah. But this is the flax worsted sweater by Tin Can Knits. I used Malabrigo Rios. This is all came from Stash. I didn't buy any of this. And the best part was...
I'm proud of you.
That this color was supposed to be a baby blanket for Molly.
I'm proud of you.
Before I had her. And so now it's a sweater for her and her sister. And the orange and the blue, I think I had bought to put in that blanket too. And now they all became part of a sweater. And I think they're just darling.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
That is really cute. That is the cutest little set. You knit that up. Lightning fast.
Okay. Thank you, TikTok. Because everybody on TikTok was doing all these challenges. Like, I'm going to knit a sweater in a week. I'm going to do this. And da-da-da. And like they post their progress every day. I was like, I wonder if I could do that. And I was like, I'll dip my toe in with a child's sweater.
See, I'm so not up on my TikTok. I guess I should get up.
Since everything that happened with it about a month ago, or what is that, 2-3 weeks ago, it's been hard to get back on. Because I just don't know. It just feels too unpredictable.
You're like, I'm not sure if I want to work that hard.
Well, do I want to work that hard? And then, like, what has changed? What's changed about it? I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, and I'm not willing to really get in there to figure it out. So,
I keep looking around like I got something else to show. But I don't.
Okay, so we'll move on to whips. Works in progress.
We were going in order. Here's my Brickyard socks. Brickyard. Leading Men Fiber Art. Chocolate mousse at the top. Now this is the 2x1 rib. I did 2x2 cuff and then I went into a 2x1, but I did a broken rib.
Ooh, that's fun.
I do like a broken rib.
In that color.
I do like it. I like broken rib on tonals. I think it adds something when you...
It does.
It really looks good on tonal type yarns. And of course, it's Leading Men Fiber Art yarn. I'm having a little bit of a love affair with them. I always liked it before, but I'm really having a love affair lately with their tonals. And
this just means we need to go to Illinois.
And I mean,
go visit their studio.
Honestly, the yarn is... You wash it and it's so soft. It is just really nice.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
But this is the yarn that got you on the way out the door at YarnCom during the anniversary stuff.
Yes, I was there buying something else and I was headed out the door, going to be done, and next thing you know, I had to turn around. And while we're speaking of Leading Men Fiber Art, I didn't mention, but on my other sock, I do Leading Men Fiber Art. If you look on their podcast, if you look up rounded toe, I do their rounded toe method on my socks. So, I don't know. Are they still podcasting?
I think so.
I haven't gotten a notification lately. Maybe because they were on vacation or winter break.
I'm working on, these are my, same sock, different day. Well, the sweaters took precedence. So these are just those, this is West Yorkshire Spinners in the Hollyberry colorway, signature 4-ply. I did some longer shorties.
So what, you turn these into shorties now?
Well, they're shorties, but they're not as short as my Halloween shorties were probably that short. So
then there's my heel. What are you going to do with the leftover yarn?
With the leftover yarn? I don't know.
Make another pair of shorties?
Maybe.
Make some shorty shorts.
Maybe I'll make a hat, like a sock head hat, and stripe it. Or do you can do one half of the muscle
Here's
burr.
the wonderful thing about Holly. You could. That's cool.
And then the other side,
that would be
make
cool.
it a different color. Yeah,
you could do reversible. You could do a different Christmas colorway.
I have 2 Christmas hats happening.
That would be a fabulous idea.
So I'm on the foot. I haven't checked these in a while. Somebody hold on, we can't do acquisition yet. I got one more thing.
Oh, look at you go, girl.
Oh, here we go. All right. I'm at a woman's size, not 5 yet, so I still have miles to go here.
Don't you love that sock ruler?
I love this sock ruler.
I get so excited
every
when
time
it's time to pull it out to see. Am I getting there?
Is it closer?
I know. It
Is
just
it
brings
closer?
Me so much excitement.
Yeah, so these...
Not sponsored, but that sock ruler is pretty amazing. It's a lot of fun.
And then my Beekeeper beanie, we kind of told you a little bit about it. That's where I'm trying to hack the provisional cast on. This is Malabrigo Rios in the glitter colorway. I love this color. I knit a whole sweater for Sarah out of this. And I want to buy some to knit myself a sweater.
That is a nice
I love
colorway.
this brown.
That's a good brown.
So that, coming along. I'll put that in high gear here soon. Okay, I have one more. We'll have 2 more whips, but we're not going to talk about Theo.
Why not?
Because I haven't done anything on Theo. He's hibernating.
Okay. We need to get that done.
Let me tell you, or should we just wait? Should we do acquisitions and then talk about our sweaters?
That we're going to think about knitting? Let's go ahead and do the acquisitions real quick, because you mentioned West Yorkshire spinners. And so, I don't know why we were over on that side of town. He was probably at the hobby shop, which is just like a mile away. And so I went over to Seven Sisters because I remembered before that they had Christmas colorway yarn. And so I went to ask if they had some. And she had it in the back. I guess people are over Christmas, but I'm not, because I'm gearing up for Jolly July.
Jolly July.
And so I got West Yorkshire spinners. You got to pace yourself. Got to spend your little money a little at a time. So I got West Yorkshire spinners. This is gingerbread. Look at that.
That's going to be fun with the brown in there.
West Yorkshire Spinners does a very good job with Christmas colorways that get away with not being too Christmassy.
Yeah, not all red and green.
Yeah. So I like that.
Yeah.
And then they also had, I've never done glitter, but Jimmy is doing some glitter, and she's got me all on the glitter thing now. And so this is West Yorkshire Spinners Nutcracker. So I'll probably do those for my sister.
Those are fun.
Yeah, for Christmas.
That could be the other half of my hat. I'm going to go get me some. Nutcracker, huh?
And so, and then hubby came in, and I was looking for blue, and he advised me that I was looking for the wrong blue. That I should look for a better blue. And I was like, well, what is a better blue? And he thinks this is a better blue.
That's really pretty. What's that?
This
Cascade?
Is Cascade 220, 100% superwash merino wool.
Fingering. I like that, yeah.
So
that's a pretty.
I know, but I'm going to make him some socks, and I'll probably put some black or something on the toes and the heels, because he seemed to really like that blue. So I'll make hubby. Today he's wearing his socks.
I know.
I think he might be trying to get himself another pair of socks.
Hey, that's how you do it, though. You wear what you've been given.
So there you go. I didn't do too bad.
No, just a couple. I have not bought any yarn. I made it through the whole month of January without buying any yarn.
I'm not going to be buying anything other than my Christmas stuff. I just did hubby. But, because Jolly July, I want to, start knitting everybody's stuff, so I got to make sure I got yarn for Jolly July.
Yeah.
I was looking. Remember I bought this Busy Bee?
Yes.
Oh, is that in the way?
Girl.
You remember I bought this Busy Bee?
Getting a lot of camp. Yes, I like that. What are you going to do with it?
I don't know.
Is this your deep stash?
No.
Moment for plans?
Well, I don't know. It was not deep stash. It's distraction stash. Remember
where did
Tammy
you buy?
made those socks?
Yes. Okay. Did you get this from Bead Place? Or you ordered this from her trunk show?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is Knit Circus yarns in the Busy Bee Speckle.
I cannot give that to anybody. Nope. That is mine. So should I do some socks? Or should I hold it double and do a hat?
Are you going to wear the socks?
I should hold it double and do a hat, huh?
I think it should be a cowl.
I really wouldn't wear that. Because I get hot.
You do get hot. Okay, I wouldn't hold it double.
Now.
Just make a single hat. Just do it single and do a hat. Do like a...
Maybe I'll do a muscle burl. I don't like the top of the muscle burl.
Okay, there's all kinds of them out there.
Okay. I'll knit one when you knit one.
Girl. You just want me to start it so you can start yours?
Yeah.
You should be done before I even get it cast on.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. You're over here zipping. She's zipping and zipping.
I just tend to hyper-focus on certain things.
Yeah. Well, I like a hat to hyper-focus on because it does. The gratification is pretty quick.
I tend to hyper-focus.
Yeah. That's all right.
I gotta keep my cup over here.
Yeah, we were just getting
I should have busted out.
You should have got out your Stanley. Your fancy Stanley.
Girl,
We're gonna call it the
I'm scared to leave the house
No.
with it.
No.
I'm like, this cup costs too much. It might get lost or stolen.
Okay, yeah, you need to make this into something.
I just thought I would bring that out for ideas and suggestions.
Okay, people, if you have a different fingering weight hat that's going to show off this yarn, I think that's the tricky part. Because there's speckles, you want to show it off, you don't want it to get lost. But also, like, to make it fun to knit, do you just, I don't know that you just want stockinette.
I don't know. So if you got any suggestions for this great yarn, look at that. Let me know.
What about, like, one of those woolly wormhead hats?
And she has some now you do not zip through those.
No,
you gotta concentrate on woolly wormhead.
Even if you didn't do some of her color work, like if you just used one color to do it.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Then it would be interesting in the short rows. Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
And it could be really cool.
See how that would turn out. Well, let us know if you got any ideas and suggestions.
Yeah.
I still got that dry patch.
Oh, is it from your knitting?
No.
Writing?
No.
Living life?
I don't know why I
Dishes?
have a dry patch. Dishes.
I'm over that.
And tubs. Tubs and dishes and showers.
Wet. Just wet.
That's okay. When I win the lottery, I'm not doing any more tubs, dishes, and showers.
No, that's when somebody else gets to do it for you.
What you got there?
Okay, so this is my dilemma. Okay, so I stuck to my plans where I said I was going to knit those flax sweaters. And then it came time to cast on that Lume sweater, the colorwork one in worsted weight. Remember it meant water lily? We talked about it last time. And I was pretty set that I was going to knit that next. My hands have been on fire with the worsted weight yarn in the double points from my mittens and that. So I was like, I don't want to do worsted weight. So I went to my list and I looked and I had a couple
butcher paper to make this whole long list.
I had a couple of.
Are we back to that?
We're back to this.
I do not know why I haven't stolen that from you yet.
Because I'm keeping it under lock and key.
It is gorgeous. I can't even describe the color.
It's like this blue, green,
it's so
brown.
Moody. Isn't it moody?
I think there's like red in there. It almost looks like there's a strand.
So what are you going to do? But this is fingering, isn't it?
It is. Okay, so my plan is, I'm going to knit the flax sock weight sweater, which is just like the girls, except I'm not going to put that garter panel down the edges. I'm going to use the stitch pattern from the glacier sweater, because when I've looked through this and I've done all the,
you're going to have to show us some pictures.
I am. Okay. Okay. Remember this sweater that I was going to knit? But I can't read, and I can't read weight. So this apparently is like Aran weight yarn. And I thought I could knit it in fingering weight because I don't know. I don't know why I thought that. But I did. But I love this texture. It looks like waffle knit.
It does.
Okay. So I went through that whole thing.
We'll hold this up while she continues.
The texture pattern is a 4-stitch repeat over 6 rows.
Okay.
Okay. So, the flax sock sweater, which they don't have a picture of it, but there's the schematic. Essentially, it's just a fingering weight raglan sweater.
Okay.
Which that's what this is anyway, is a raglan sweater. Like these are both raglan sweaters. I'm using the numbers from the flax sock, but the texture from here.
Oh, okay.
Because I want that texture and I want it in this yarn. I want it in this fingering weight yarn. And I don't have enough to hold it double to make
That's going to be nice.
And I want the weight of a fingering weight sweater. So, crazy me goes through the flax sweater pattern, make sure whenever I decide to drop the texture in, I have a multiple of 4. And so I'm going to have to mess with the sleeve numbers a little bit.
Okay.
But it's not that big. So I couldn't wait, and I started the flax sweater. I cast it on. And it has you cast on with this US size 2, so whatever that is, 2.75 millimeter. And then immediately switch to the bigger needle, which is a US 5 or 3.75 millimeter. And then you start your sweater. This is fingering weight yarn though, and I was like looking at it, and the gauge is very loose, feels very loose, right? So I was starting to worry that I'm not going to like it. So I did a gauge swatch. I stopped that, and I was like, I'm going to have to see, there's my, because I don't know if I'll need this.
Right.
So I wanted to knit it in the round. You can't see it, it's so dark. I wanted to knit it in the round, so I have all these carries in the back because the texture stitch pattern is in the round.
So what are you thinking? You like it? Okay, so
I knit the top half on a 5, and then I knit the bottom
she's preserving
on a 4.
all of that just in case she needs it.
Because I don't know.
And I know I'm always nervous. I don't want to cut it.
So
I like the texture.
The texture is really cool. I like how it turned out, but I'm trying to decide if I like the density of the 5 or the 4 better.
Let me see.
And then I guess I should probably measure it to see how close I am to gauge for the pattern.
I think I like this one.
The
Which one
4.
Is that the 4?
I think I like the tighter too.
Yeah.
Because like as I'm knitting this 5, I'm like, this feels, but it's amazing how blocking, look at that, the difference it made in how this bloomed.
Right.
Right here, like you're still getting some, but not quite nearly, look. The difference, so this is the 5. You're getting some,
The US 5,
but not as much as this. So you got some puff with the wash and block.
But then, here's the thing. Okay. How do I say this? I'm not a little bitty person. So the more fabric I end up knitting, the more weight it's going to be creating. And, and it's gonna hang down a little bit. You know how you have some designers who even tell you to, hold your thing up and measure it, measure
pull it and measure,
so that you can see how, because it's going to be hanging on you.
Yeah, that heavy. That's why I was thinking too, I would probably like to just go ahead and knit it in a tighter gauge.
Yeah, because I don't want to get it all knit up and then I got to wear a whole bunch of undergarments under it.
Yeah, because this is going to be pretty soft. Plus, I got to figure out how to actually do this right cross. See, I did it wrong. And then I watched a video and I did it right.
You are so funny.
Well, it was good. And it's not that difficult. It's pretty intuitive. But yeah, okay. That's why I wanted to, I stayed up till midnight last night.
Good work. See? Oh, we could have talked.
I stayed up till midnight last night knitting this swatch so that I could block it, so that I could at least let it dry some before I came today. But this color.
Amazing.
So I have 3 skeins of that, and then I bought this before the new year. I went on, I found it on eBay.
The same color?
Same color. Different dye lot, but same color, and these, apparently it comes in, you can get it in 50-gram skeins. That's all I could find in the color. So I bought 3 50-gram skeins.
Just to make sure.
Just to make sure, so I have 450 grams of this to make a sweater, which, if I check my flax requirements, it gives me yardage. I need 18.
You need 18
No, regular body. I need almost 2,000 yards.
Well, how many yards is this?
These are 218, so these are probably 430. So 412. Listen, I can't do that math right now. Oh, that's not going to be enough. It's going to be enough. It's going to be enough.
I don't know.
It's going to
Jenna,
be enough.
you're doing a texture.
You think it'll eat too much
Texture
yarn?
eats up your yarn.
I'm just going to do it.
Do you remember that little belly sweater?
This is top down.
Do you remember your little belly top?
I knew it was going to be so cute.
Okay, girl.
Oh, please don't make me do this math.
Just remember, you're somebody's mama. Don't make a sweater that you're gonna be like you can't wear.
Shoot, no. Well, I think it'll grow too. What's 436 times 3 plus what's that? 218 times 3. Oh man!
Don't be guessing at it. What does this say? How many yards is in there?
436. Girl, I'll pull it out.
Okay.
12, 13. Oh man. 4, 5. Oh, stop. 6.
I'm just saying.
54. Oh God. See, this is why you guys are here. Oh, that's 1900. I'm close.
Okay. What do you need?
I'm about 100 yards shy.
So you're gonna
I'll be all right.
You're gonna make some 3/4 length sleeves?
No, actually, what I was thinking about doing is dropping in the color like here.
There you go.
That stripe on the
What
bottom.
color are you gonna drop it in?
I've got some things I can audition. None of the things I need to know right now.
Okay.
But that's my last resort.
Okay. Okay. I'm confident in you.
Which is why we didn't cut this.
Don't cut that.
I'm gonna need this.
You gonna keep
This is the end of my sleeve.
Right. That's gonna be the last inch of your cuff.
This is it right here.
Yeah.
This
There
is
you
my
go.
cuff that I'm going to need.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, this is a project. But I'm excited about it, and I think this is going to wear so nicely. Because I keep reaching for my hand knit things, and I have one like this in a worsted weight. I have the thing I just wore, the thing I just finished knitting, which is DK weight. I have a DK weights cardigan, and I have
I like it.
something else.
I like it.
But also, this means I have to
What does Tim Gunn say?
I have to rip this
Make it
back.
happen.
I have to rip it back.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the wrong. And look, I got to save that.
Save
man.
that.
Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Put that in there.
I like it. Make it happen.
Okay.
Make it so.
It will. It's coming. It's coming. But now I know. I'll just pull that out and I'll put it on a 4. I'm glad I did that. Instead of a 5. I think the 5 will be too big. So, oh look.
It's nice when you actually do a swatch and get information from it.
Is it going to be
fun.
the be-all, end-all? No, especially because I think the weight of the garment is going to change
Yeah.
how it looks and the construction. But if I knit the whole thing in a 5 and the weight of it pulled it to be unwearable, I would be incredibly upset. Yeah. Not disappointed. I'd be upset.
It's superwash, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to grow a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so there's sweater plans number 1. Thank you. I'm proud of me
Good
too.
work.
Thank you.
Now, what sweater am I doing?
Yes.
I don't know. Girl, did you hear Joann's is supposed to really be going out of business this time?
I meant to get over there to get some bee buttons for our knit-a-long.
Well, okay, the lady she said that she was told by one of the Joann's that they filed for bankruptcy again and that they had 4 offers, but they're only liquidation companies.
So nobody's going to reopen them.
So it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to do a restructuring. I don't know. But I thought the same thing. I was like, do we need to get over there and get them bee buttons?
No, we do. I'm headed there after this.
That's so funny.
On our way home.
You ain't playing. You going to get your bee buttons.
Well, how else are we supposed to give out prizes if we don't have bee buttons?
We need bee buttons.
We need bee buttons. Yeah.
Maybe that's what we need to do. You need to let us know if you get the bee buttons. Maybe we should do a giveaway for some bee buttons.
Bee buttons.
For the hat.
Bee buttons and, hey, Tammy, you want to make us a bee bag?
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to talk to her.
We have to talk to Bad Tammy, see if we can get a bee bag.
Yeah.
That's all she does is make stuff for us. What else you got? Because I don't have anything over here.
You didn't bring a sweater down here to look at.
No, I haven't done a gauge swatch.
I know, but
I haven't made any clear decisions on a sweater yet.
Okay, I do have one more.
But if you're going to jump into a fingering weight, I will jump into a fingering weight. I'll do it out of this book. I think they had a fingering weight.
She's got 2 in there, yeah.
I'll jump into a fingering weight.
Okay, the other one is this Woolen Honey sweater. Andrea Mowry.
Oh.
I knew that was coming.
Oh, I tried to hide it.
I know. It's just because I'm sensitive to it these days. But I looked through this pattern too. I know what I'm going to do. Here she is.
That's nice yarn.
She's pretty.
Is this...
There she is.
That
not in color.
Weight?
It is. It's fingering weight. This is my
fingering weight?
Mm-hmm. My 4 skeins of Malabrigo sock yarn in the ochre colorway. And then I got real impatient when I was winding that one, and I went too fast and he's too tight, so I'm going to have to rewind him.
Why you got to rewind him?
Because he's too tight. I don't want it to be stressed out. So I was going to start this one instead of the other one, except because this one didn't require any math. That one required like math and thought. And this has you start with a tubular cast on, and I've never done a tubular cast on. Girl, I know my new technique. Check it off. So I'm debating if I want to start 2 sweaters.
Okay, so 2 fingering weight sweaters. So, okay, we got the right size circled on this.
We do. I even measured myself the other day. I have 4 skeins of Malabrigo sock yarn. So that's 440 yards.
Okay.
And I need how many for my
1675.
Yeah, 440 times 4.
So you don't even need to do a gauge swatch?
16, 17.
Is that what you're saying?
I wasn't planning on it because this is fingering weight yarn and it's knit on a size 3 and a size 4.
Okay. And where it's top down?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, top down, tubular cast on at the neckline.
Does she do a good job of giving good instructions?
I think so. There's charts in words.
If I had something, I would do that with you, but I don't have an appropriate color.
It's a Woolen Honey, because I'm on this bee kick, right? Might as well.
I really like this one.
Okay.
Go with your hat.
It would. Mm-hmm. I know, but I got to figure out a tubular cast on.
We could do that. When are you ready to do that?
I got it all in here.
We can do that on one of our Friday knit nights.
Cast it on.
Mm-hmm. Did my neck just pop?
So yes, that's gonna happen too soon.
In your bee bag.
In my bee bag. It's in my bee bag. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a bee sweater in my bee bag in the bee color.
That is so cute. You are doing things.
That's as far as I got.
You are getting things done. What else? Then look, you brought in like,
you know, I always travel with bags. The only
huge bags. There's got to be more stuff over there.
Oh, of course. Well, I was going to start that next short notice, but I'm not ready to start it yet.
Do you have enough time?
Their shower is March 1st, but the baby's not due till end of April.
Okay, so you got time. Okay, what else you got over there?
Okay.
Come on. I don't know why she holding out. She brought in a whole gang of stuff.
Okay.
Oh, this looks like this might be some...
I ordered for my birthday.
This looks like this might be... What does somebody call them? Not stashing. Investments. This might be some investments.
This is an investment. Okay. So, TikTok got me in a good way.
You got to stay away from the tickety top.
But I did not order this from TikTok shop. I ordered it from the website. There's a gal out there. Her name is Lauren, maybe? And she, on TikTok, she's called the
Visible Mending
Society, and she does all this visible mending. And so she has like a starter kit on her website. So I used some birthday money, and I bought the starter kit. And so she's got a hoop, which I'm sure I have somewhere, a ruler. She sends you sashiko embroidery thread, which is meant to be pulled through fabric over and over and over again and take the wear of it more than like embroidery, regular embroidery thread. You've got an erasable pen. That's mine. Oh, a seam ripper. You know, I can never find mine. That's good. Ooh. Some scissors. A sashiko embroidery needle. And then this is the, oh, more thread. Black, navy, and white. I got me a tape measure.
I always like to see if I think that's navy.
I think so.
Navy? I think that's black and white because, you know, I don't do well with
And
that.
so then she's got her whole little info in here about it. But it's this Japanese embroidery that they use in visible mending to like strengthen fabrics, which looks super cool. She's got all this info, but this is the thing. She sells these peel, stick, stitch, and wash away patches that you just stick onto your stuff where you want to mend.
Okay,
And you
the
just follow it. Yeah,
instructions.
and then you wash it away. And then you're left with just the mending.
I wonder what she. Oh, those are blue jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, like, she'll do shirts, blue jeans. I've seen her repair, like, T-shirts, whatever. So, I have that, and then I had bought myself some fusible interfacing.
You go, girl.
Because the things that I have clothes that I want to fix that are mine. But I also have clothes that are Molly's, that are, like, that knit fabric that I can't find a patch that's going to match it. So, if I can just use a little interfacing behind there to, like, kind of have it meet again, and then just do some cute little something around it instead of throwing stuff away. That's where I'm at.
Well, that's kind of exciting.
So yeah, but I'm also
So-
super nervous to start this because I don't want to mess it up.
Well, guess what? I was wondering, are you going to start this on vacation, or when are you going to get downtime for dedicated concentration and reading
For
of the
mending?
Japanese
Yeah,
visible mending process?
I don't know. Somebody inspired me. They're like, oh, I do mending Mondays. I'm like, maybe I could dedicate my Mondays to mending, but I don't have an hour on a Monday to mend.
I was just gonna say, well, you need time to read it and
Yeah.
and do the process.
Well, so
and-
the other night, Molly has this bath towel, and it's a hooded bath towel that looks like Bluey, right? It has the ears and the face, and it wraps around, and one of the seams at the top had started to come undone, and so you could see the raw edge, and she's, Mom, can you fix this? Can you sew it? I don't know. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So I pulled out my needle and thread the other night, just plain old white cotton thread, tucked it under, used a couple straight pins, and I just like, is it the neatest? No. Will it work? Absolutely work. Yes. Yes. So it's been repaired, and she is over the moon.
I think the hardest part about mending is sitting down and doing it.
Yeah. Well, okay. So you want to know what else is in my box over here?
Yes, I'm dying to know. Is this
My,
like a treasure trove? Oh, my hair is sticking up. How long do y'all let my hair stick up like that? Okay.
There you go. That's very nice. So I have my
There we go.
sweater that's too small for my child, out of the glitter colorway that I need to sew the buttons on. This is in my mending bowl.
Well, who are you giving that to?
Nobody. I just want to have the buttons on it so whenever Sarah is old enough to have her own baby, or she can put it on a bear.
Oh, I was getting ready. Right. I was going to say, you got a bear or something? You can put that on.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get one. I have my socks that I need to fix. I have this sock. This sock.
I like how this has become your mending.
It is.
basket.
And then this guy. So in this basket, I have things
you got
that
your
I'm
sock
collecting.
mending egg.
I have it somewhere. I need to find it because I don't mend. And then, here's my stuff I need to mend. Do you want to see? See, I pulled out my sewing stuff. My child's 2 pairs of pants that she loves to wear, but...
I don't blame her.
All right, don't you love sparkle pants?
Yeah, sparkle pants.
Those, and then the same thing happened, same spot on these pants.
So you got some good black thread? You got some good black thread?
I do now.
You gonna... I think I would do invisible mending on those.
I think so too, but that's why I bought the fusible interfacing, so I could like have something behind there.
Do you need anything down there?
I think so, because otherwise it'll just, because it's like, there's not a whole lot to it. And I want them to last at least through my second baby.
Okay.
Because otherwise, I just have I have my little box here. I have my pin cushion. I got my thread. I got some sewing needles. And look, I found my scissors
in the case. Your fancy scissors.
I'm so proud of myself. Girl, if you're going to spend your money on a pair of gingers, you might as well keep them in the box.
I'm proud of you. You are all set up. So we're going to do this on the next Finish It Friday, right?
I should.
You got needles, right? Mm-hmm. I see you got some black thread.
I got black, needles. Navy. I got clear. I got white.
We're gonna get that done. And we're going to get you set up with a different, better setup right here.
Oh, I probably have a bag that could go in.
I'm proud of you. But that's really, seriously, I remember I told you I made that little needle book. Because you go to mend something, it's like, where's my needles? Where's my needles? And then before you know it, you put it to the side, and then you don't get it done. And if you just have it accessible, you're more likely to get it done.
Well, that's the problem, especially like these. Honestly, when I mend these need to go in the tub. These are too small. These need to go to Sarah till she can wear 4T. These are one of her brand new pairs of pants. She wore them to school one day, came home with a hole.
It was that kind of day. Some days are like that.
I get it, but I'm trying to, I bought 3 pairs of black pants because she goes to school 3 days a week, and now what do I got to do? Wash pants in the middle of the week. Ain't nobody got time for that. I got to fix the pants so that I don't have to wash them.
We're going to fix those pants.
Yeah. So, but that's what I mean.
Buttons.
I got a couple of heels.
You got one. You're going to bring this and finish it Friday.
Just stick it in there.
That's right, and we're gonna get it all done.
Stick it in there. I know. So that's my next.
That's your good little mending basket. That's so cute.
But it's hard because I would prefer than to mend. I'd prefer to sit and knit. I don't have to look at what I'm knitting. I can knit and not think.
But that's unusual for you because you like weaving ends.
Sometimes.
You like finishing a project.
I like finishing things.
Well, you get the same sense of accomplishment when you mend something and get something back into production.
That's it did feel really good to get her towel fixed and given back to her, and she was able to use it the next night.
So we're gonna get this done.
And then
the next thing we're gonna get is where's that dinosaur?
Okay, if any of you people out there can just tell us the secret to crocheting.
You gotta do it. I'm gonna tell you what I always tell my husband. Do you know how stuff gets done?
Yeah, because I do it all the time.
You gotta do it. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this too because here's what we're gonna do. Me and your mom are gonna save you, and we're gonna make these little arms, and we're gonna make these little legs, and this is that tail, and then you're gonna attach this little thing and get it done. When are we meeting again?
Oh, look, a production assistant over there is like...
I don't embellish.
She's gonna embellish. That's why we're going to give it to her.
It'll be like weaving in ends.
We're going to get this done.
You say that. Girl, I know. It's just... I think to myself, I can do it. And then I start doing it. I'm like, man, this is hard.
All you got done was the head.
Just the head.
Do the head have some eyes? No eyes? Okay.
I haven't put any eyes on it. I haven't put a mouth on it. It's literally a head.
Body and green yarn.
Uh-huh.
Girl, we're going to get this done.
Yeah, see, that requires sitting and looking and figuring out too.
Well, while you do that, we're going to work on this on our next finishing Friday. What date is that?
Well, not next Friday, not next off week, because we're going to New Orleans to eat seafood and see my brother, but mostly to eat seafood.
So not two. What is it? Today's the
9th.
So that would have been what, the 21st?
Mm-hmm.
And is that you're going to be gone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
Are you coming? No.
I could come.
Just jump on in.
That's so good. You're
Yeah.
going to see him. Oh, that is. He's gonna love it.
We're going to eat.
We're going to eat
go
seafood.
to the
Is
new,
it-
new yarn shop?
Oh, you got a new.
There's-
Oh yes, 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 yes.
Yayas.
Yeah.
Yes, Swamp Yaya's
You gotta
in
have to-
Mandeville, Louisiana. We got to go check her out. And then we found another one over in technically New Orleans. It's called
Yeah.
Yarnola.
You gotta go across that Lake Pontchartrain.
We have to. Well, Jacob lives over there now.
Ooh.
I know, but don't worry. We're mostly trying to figure out where we can be to avoid the Mardi Gras parades, so that we can
tell me
eat
about that Lake
the
Pontchartrain.
food
Ooh.
and see the
horrible.
things like the yarn shop we want to go to is right on a parade route that rolls that
But
Friday
they
night.
have like a parade every day. It seems like they were setting up. I was
Yeah,
down
all
there
weekend they
during
roll.
that
All
time.
weekend they roll.
And
Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah, they were setting up and doing
Mm-hmm.
stuff for parades. I'm like, how does anybody live through this every year?
Yeah, well, they make concessions for you down there. Like people don't work that late and stuff during Mardi Gras season unless you're working the parade.
Well, no, I was working the storm. I was trying to get things done.
Storms, That's just another Tuesday. No, that's all I have over here. I think the rest of this is just
What?
stuff.
You sure? Let me see. 'Cause
Yeah.
you brought a whole cart. Is
Yeah,
there
well, in my
some-
cart, I got
What's that?
my sprocket, my new printer, and my journals that I started for the girls.
Oh, okay.
And then that's just yarn ends from her for the.
Okay.
I was gonna make
It's
Molly's
not as
arms.
bad as it looks.
No, and then my friend Bridget sent me a couple of books to get my mind off the other books that ruined me. And then
What were they? Some parenting books or something?
No, these are just read for fun books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry. And then I got yarn ends and I got my Cozy Memories blanket that nobody has
Okay.
touched.
Okay.
So mending sweaters, I'm gonna work on that that flax sweater. I'm gonna put wool and honey on hold until I can have some brain space for a tubular cast on. But I got to get going because Andrea Mowry's March to May knit along for the olive and bean sweaters. This is the year of the sweater.
Olive and bean.
The hearts.
I forgot all about those.
No, girl, do I need to bring you my piece of butcher paper?
Are you going to try and get those done before May?
Oh, it's an idea I have. Is it going to happen? Highly unlikely.
Oh. I'd be scared to do that right now. Because I would be afraid that whatever size I made, it wouldn't work for next year. I know. I would so want to wait until the girls were closer to next year to know what size.
So maybe not March to May. Maybe that could be our September knit along.
Right. I don't know. What you think, Jimmy? Wouldn't you be scared to, they're growing so fast. I would just be so scared to cast on a brand new sweater that maybe if you get it done, they could get a wear out of it this season and then it's got to go
Oh,
out.
they won't have any wear out of it this season. Highly unlikely. That's why. Why do you think I busted out the
Hurry
flax?
up. Okay. I think I put that on hold. So there you go. Free your mind. That's a next year project.
All right, maybe I'll do the wool and honey then. I'm gonna do one of hers because that's when I knit my West Coast cardigan. No, Winter's Beach cardigan, the Andrea Mowry pattern. I did it for the March to May knit along, and having that finish line, even though like everybody and their grandma enters that knit along, I'm not going to win a prize, but it was really nice to think that maybe I could, if I just tried hard, I could enter it in the knit along and I could win one of those fancy prizes.
How fancy was it?
Dude, they give away good ones, like big old fat gift cards to some of those nice things and patterns and
Okay,
bags.
well, we'll do the honey thing.
All right, you convinced me.
Put the flax on hold. That's a lot of mathing.
No, I'm just gonna get the flax going. I'm gonna see if I can't get it done by the end of the month.
Fingering weight adult sweater?
Yeah, why not? I'm not doing anything else. Oh, I got my beekeeper hat to do. I got you. I'll work on that. You act like these socks are going anywhere. It's so funny because those Halloween shorties went like that. They were just like, bam, off the needles. And then I was like, oh, I can do the Christmas ones like that. And then it was just like, no.
Okay.
Christmas ones went burp, 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 burp.
You know how I am. I just get a little, rather than have a whip, I'll take it out just so I don't have a whip. Because the whip.
No, that's not stressful. And this is a pair of socks. So this is nice to have because, like yesterday, we went to my sister-in-law's for dinner. And the other things I have are that hat, which I'm close to turning the brim over. I didn't want to take that because that would require like pattern reading. The sweater that I'm in the middle of increasing, and then I was like, I think the gauge is going to be off. So I took these, and it's nice because I can just
knit. So that's just your comfort knit for now.
Yeah, these are like I have 2 minutes to knit 20 stockinette stitches.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is no pressure knitting.
It looks like you got a plan.
Okay, now tell me, what sweater are you going to start?
Oh, I don't have a plan.
Okay, what about hubby's sweater? We going to start that or we going to start something else?
I forgot all about him.
We wound all that yarn. That's going to be a fun one because it's texture. You should start that. You're going to cast that on with the Super Bowl. She's going to cast that on with the Super Bowl.
No, I'm not. But I've been thinking I gotta because I got two hats on my needles.
Oh.
I need to get those two hats off my needles, and then
You still got Tilda?
I feel free. Yes, I still have Tilda, and I got Head in the Clouds. So if I get those off my needles, I feel freer.
Okay.
Freer. And
Okay.
I need to get that other Afghan out of here, out of my brain.
Okay, people, we're to the place where we're gonna give you something for sticking with us.
But it was a good talk.
This was a good talk. I feel better.
So what are we gonna do? You want to do a pattern?
Yeah.
Did we ever do anything with the sweater pattern?
The two gals, Holly and Helen,
we did
both
sweater
emailed
pattern.
me, and I sent the Sophie hood
Okay.
to Holly,
Okay.
and I sent. What did I just send to Helen? She just got in contact with me the other day. It was a cute pattern. Come on, Jenna. It's in there. It's in there.
But it looks like you got good plans.
Girl, we always think we got good plans. What do you think I got all these notebooks for? Where'd you go? Oh, it was the Traveler's Cardigan by
Okay.
Ozetta Knitwear, which is a cute one. So, let us know. But, okay, so should we give away... We should give away a pattern. What
Okay.
should they tell us?
They should tell us what should you do first.
No, I'm not to be swayed. No, they should tell you which sweater to start first.
Okay. Tell me which sweater to start first.
Yeah, what are your options?
Okay. Hubby sweater, that's Stephen West,
Dustland.
Dustland. There was a sweater and there was a fingering weight. I do
The
have
pullover or the
weight.
cardigan? They're both
It's got to
fingering.
be the cardigan.
That one? The stripe one?
I don't do well with pullovers. Here, you see, but here's the thing. I don't. Do you see that right there?
That pull in?
So
I just
need to
wonder
make a
if
different
it's...
size.
Yeah. Or you just pick up a different number of stitches.
I'm not going to do all of those stripes.
Oh,
I'm going to just tell you that right now.
that's it. You missed the page. It's the Rainbow Cardi by Yelena M. Dasher
Okay.
in the mini skein book.
Maybe I could do that. I have enough sock to do a sock arm sweater.
That's the one you've been wanting to knit. And you bought
And I bought the leading men fiber and the main
for the
color.
body.
For the
And
body.
you had your arms already from Mustache.
Yes.
You
think
just
I
made
should
up your
do-
mind. You have made up your mind.
Okay. I'll do.
Don't tell us. Don't tell us. Here, why don't you tell us what's the next thing you're dying to knit? Or crochet or make, whatever.
Yeah, no, that'd be good.
Tell us whatever you are
And
just
then we're going to
itching make.
share what you're dying to knit, so everybody else can be dying to knit it too.
Yeah. And we'll draw a winner we'll come back in 3 weeks.
3
Oh.
to 4 weeks.
They can't send a picture. They just commented.
Oh, how about? So we don't have a Ravelry group. Look,
We do have a Ravelry group.
they can post
3.
it in there, can't they?
You could go to our Ravelry group and post it. Or we could post. Okay, March 1st. You have to get your entries in by March 1st at midnight, 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time, U.S. Central Standard Time.
Can you believe that it's almost going to be March?
3 weeks.
Is that amazing? I guess I gotta take the Christmas tree down.
No.
Why bother now, huh?
Nope, I don't think you should. I don't think you should have to take them down if you don't want to. You can just put some Valentine's up on there. And then put up some St. Patrick's Day. And then put up some 4th of July.
And just keep it going.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Don't forget Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras, yep.
Done some Mardi Gras. Yeah.
That's what we'll
We're
do.
so silly.
We'll come back and
Thank
celebrate.
you so much for hanging in here with us. Thank you for tuning in. And Melba,
Send us an
holla.
email,
That's exciting.
and we'll get you your prize.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay. Whew.